Now, we're not going to be talking about Minecraft. I just felt like making that because I made that a few weeks back and never put it in a video. No, today we're going to be talking about Pokemon Go, and one thing about Pokemon Go, the trading system that will be coming, but it shouldn't. I don't even know. People are saying it is, like IGN and whatever, but I've got some reasons why it will not be in the game. So if you haven't heard about Pokemon Go, you must have been living under a rock for the past couple months. So Pokemon Go is basically Pokemon in real life. It's an app that you can download on your phone, and you just basically walk around or bike around your neighborhood and fucking find Pokemon and throw Pokeballs at them and trap them and torture them. There's only one difference between the actual Game Boy version and the iPhone app version, or whatever you want to call that. There's no trading in Pokemon Go. And IGN has brought up, oh yeah, they're going to add this, it's going to be super cool, but the number one reason why I feel like they're not going to is because you can exploit, like, the trading system so much. Like, you could create a new account because you can link it through Google Plus or just your Google account. Create a bunch of Google accounts, which then results in more Pokemon Go accounts, which means more Charmanders, Bulbasaurs, all those starters and stuff. And then if you can trade, you could just trade over a Rattata to a Charmander. Trade like your main account's Rattata for your other account's Charmander or whatever, and then you can just keep evolving. You keep getting candy, and yeah, you get a bunch of Charmanders. And even if you don't get the candy when trading, which you probably wouldn't if that was a thing, you would probably be able to transfer them and have candy for your Charmander to evolve and get all the good Pokemon. Also, speaking about trading, you would most likely be able to trade lures and like those types of things, so you could always, like, on your, I'm gonna call it an alt account because that's what you usually call it in other games. On your alt account, you can usually fucking, as soon as you get to level 5, you can you get a lure, you get some instants, and then with the trading system, you're most likely going to be able to trade it over to your main account. A shit ton of lures in your main account, or instants or lucky eggs, depending on how many Google accounts you make for Pokemon Go, and how many times you get to level 5. And getting to level 5 only takes maybe 1 day. So in 1 day, you could get maybe up to a couple, seeing that you could have like a friend do it with you and then just get a shit ton of lures and lucky eggs and whatnot. Also, when taking over a gym, you can also have your alt account just fight with you with a shitty Pokemon to like get that one last hit point you might need or whatnot, and really just be a little sacrifice if you really wanted to. Like if you had 2 phones or something. I mean, that's kind of unreasonable, but it could happen because people do steal other people's phones. They do have multiple phones and could do that. Now, I can't really think of anything else because those are the really big 3 like problems that would happen if there was trading in Pokemon Go. But there are ways they can fix these to actually allow there to be trading. Now, in order to fix the first problem, which was this trading of starter Pokemon so you can transfer and get candy and evolve your starter Pokemon on your main, the way they could fix that is by not allowing you to transfer like the Pokemon into Pokemon Candy and just allowing you to only have the starter Pokemon. You can't transfer it. You can either use it or it'll just be in your inventory for more trading or whatnot. You could also fix that exploit by just allowing certain types of not certain types, but like there are starter Pokemon, base Pokemon, and whatnot. So you can only allow like Charmanders to be traded between each other. Not Charmanders, but like Charmanders and Bulbasaurs, and Pikachus, and just those types. Those can only be traded within each other. So you'd lose a starter, but gain a starter in case they have a better. That would fix that first problem. Now, the way they could fix the second problem, which was like trading lures or like Pokeballs or incense or whatever between your alt and your main, they could fix that, but not actually allowing that to happen, but only to allow the trading of Pokemon and not items in your item bag, I guess. Now, the last problem isn't really that much of a problem. It just kind of makes it easier in taking down a gym a little bit, because you're not going to really be playing on your ult. So that's not like the biggest problem in the world if someone has 2 phones, because, I mean, who really has 2 phones? But if someone has 2 phones and is taking down their gym, it's not like one account is going to be good, their main, but the other account is not going to be as good. It's going to be still pretty bad, have like not very high CP, so it's not going to make that much of a difference. So that's not much of a problem. It's just like something that could happen. Now that's really it. I can't really think of anything else that would be a problem with the trading system. I want it to happen so I could trade between me and my friends if they have something good and that I want, and I have something good that they want. I want that to be a thing because that brings the entire Pokemon Go community together. It kind of builds it up again. Or not again, but just builds it. Now, hope you guys enjoyed. and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.